You should
All
have
right,
Nikki,
I know you want to ask me a question, Nikki.
I'll switch.
Swish is good.
What's your Halloween costume?
Yeah.
I've got a couple. One is a bus. I wear a bus around my waist. And then the other one is Batman. That's two. And then my wife and I might go do a little money heist outfit as well.
What is Bonnie and Clyde, or what do you do?
Bob,
Yeah.
you don't know what money heist is?
I thought that meant like robbing somebody. Is that a movie or something?
Yeah, I'm going to highly suggest you get on that show.
Oh, it's a show. Okay, sorry.
Well, it's several seasons, but you can binge watch. It's really good. Next time we have a lot of rain, I highly suggest that you watch that.
Okay. Are you doing a Zoom too, or I didn't know?
He wasn't scheduled to, but
Sitting there.
I mean, I felt really neglected that Connor and JD were in here right outside my office. I could hear it through my wall. So as long as Mr. Kaywood allows me to answer a question or two, I will.
Can we get a little Frankenstein today?
Well, seriously, obviously JD and Connor went through the red shirt year, and Connor was saying he's counting down the days to the season, which I guess is the 25 or however many days away it is. I think it's actually a month from today, Friday. Just what do you thought about how those guys are doing, and what are you seeing from them about how anxious they are to play?
We just got to get Connor to practice. I mean, JD's done a great job of, trying to play the combo guard, which is, obviously it's difficult to go from a scorer to a distributor, but he's done a really good job of that. And, both those guys know our system and our terminology. And, Connor's been working post-practice on a hook shot every day. And both of them, have high basketball IQ, and the offense runs pretty smooth with those two guys in the game, or in practice, I should say.
Connor said his weight went from about 245 to 230. He's trying to get it back up. What are you seeing from him in that regard?
Yeah, I mean, he had done a really good job, the last year of adding weight and adding muscle, and then, he's been sick a few times and kind of lost weight, and it's just we just got to get him on the floor, and then keep him in the weight room and keep him eating as much as he can, because he did a great job all last year and most of the off season. Then just, it's easy to lose ground when you're not, fully healthy.
How
Hey,
close?
Go ahead, Nick.
Nikki. Go ahead, Nikki.
Yeah, how close is the schedule to being publicly announced?
Wow. Well, I mean, if you guys got time, we can go run down and get Root and put him on the hot box and have him. The schedule's pretty much done. Now it's just a matter of, getting contracts signed, and, but we're right there at the finish line in all seriousness. And, it's probably been the most difficult schedule that, for anybody in the country to do, but, a lot of twists, turns, a lot of, hey, yeah, we're going to do a game, and then a conference changes something, or so it's been challenging, but it's final. We're just waiting on contracts to sign. All right, I guess everybody's quiet.
Hey, Coach.
No.
With JD, with the injury, kind of how he's had to bounce back from that. How has he looked? Because we had heard so much last year about how well he performed in practice, and I would assume he was doing the same thing before the injury. So just kind of bouncing back from that and where he is right now in that process.
Yeah, no, I mean, the injury, I mean, obviously, we wish we had him for that, large chunk of, the off season when we were together. But, I mean, once a guy gets back 3 and 4 weeks, I think they get back in the flow, they get a rhythm. So I don't think the injury has, I don't look at it as having too much of an effect. He was doing the bike and working on conditioning and doing sit-ups and working on his core when he couldn't do things with his, because of the injury. So.
Hey, Eric, what do you feel like the bonding process has been like with the team, with so many, new guys, and you can't do a lot of the normal, like, you would have had guys out to your house for dinners or pool parties or whatever stuff, where do you feel like the bonding process is with the team?
Yeah. I mean, even Halloween, I mean, we can't, we really can't have everybody over just because it's, the pandemic. We might have somebody that's really passionate about handing out candy might help me at my door, one or two of the players, and a couple guys might want to come over and watch the football game on Saturday because of the start time of the football game. I had to let Mariah know there was zero chance I was going to go trick or treating because I couldn't get away from watching Coach Pittman's team play. So she'll be fatherless as she goes out trick or treating.
But as far as the bonding process, seriously, what's that been like or not like?
I mean, I think we're doing as well as anybody in the country can. We've had good practices. We do stuff before every practice to try to help get to know each other, or to talk about social issues, or talk about voting, or we talk about different subjects every day. But again, you miss the meals, and we missed our Friday, boxing class, or Friday hot yoga. Friday conditionings were always the coaching staff did it as well. I know Coach Williams is really excited that he didn't have to do any of the, coach player Friday, conditioning that we normally do. So he's probably the only one that was extremely happy about that.
Eric, both Connor and JD talked about how it's been an adjustment for these guys to play with a 7'3" center that shoots threes. And have you noticed it's just kind of an adjustment that all these guys have had to make to play with Connor?
Yeah, I mean, we're gonna have to, change some of the things that we've done in the past. Because he's just a unique player. So certainly we gotta change some things up.
All right, guys, coach got to run.
Hey, right here. This is the costume.
Go, put it on. Go ahead and put it on. On camera.
On camera, there it is.
Yeah.
Side view. School bus. See you guys.
You look like a peanut vendor.
Well, if we don't win games, that's what I'm going to end up doing. Peanuts on court.